She suddenly realized that the man who had imprisoned her for 5 years had forgotten to lock the basement door, allowing her to make her way unimpeded to the cubicle on the first floor. However, the cubicle door was also locked. After taking a closer look, she saw that it was an ordinary padlock. So she found a sturdy piece of wood and smashed it against the lock with all her might. Just then, the man suddenly remembered he hadn't locked the door. He panicked and turned his car around, racing back toward the cabin. After smashing it dozens more times, the lock finally broke. Lily quietly peeked out to make sure no one was around. She tried to open the door, but it was firmly locked, so she turned her gaze to the boarded-up window. Breaking through the window was clearly the faster option. On the highway, the man, Hansen, floored the gas pedal. If Lily escaped, his life would be ruined. But just as he was about to catch up, a police car chasing a speeding vehicle pulled up behind him. Faced with the warning, Hansen had no choice but to stop. While he was paying the fine, Lily finally smashed through the window. Blinding sunlight poured in. Without a moment's hesitation, she immediately ran out. After crossing the forest, she saw a river. The sight made her burst into tears. After wiping away her tears, she began running again. Just as she stopped to rest, she heard the sound of a car. Without hesitation, she immediately flagged down the vehicle. Under Lily's hopeful yet anxious gaze, the person in the car got out. The man then drove Lily home. The woman heard frantic knocking at the door. She hurried downstairs to open it. Lily appeared before her just like that. Mother and daughter were both sobbing uncontrollably as they reunited. The twin sisters, Abby, rushed over immediately. The two sisters embraced and wept together. While the three were reunited, the mother didn't forget to call the police. The police arrived quickly. Seeing the strangers, fear once again surfaced in Lily. Faced with gentle questioning, Lily was afraid at first and didn't dare to reveal what had happened with Hansen. 5 years of captivity had filled her with a deep-seated terror of Hansen. But her mother kept encouraging her, and Abby gently guided her as well. Finally, Lily spilled everything. When they heard Hansen, everyone froze. Meanwhile, Hansen returned to the cabin and found Lily was gone. He rushed home and told his wife, who was watching their daughter, to pack immediately. He had already booked flights abroad. They had to leave right away. His wife was confused, but she did as he said, given the gravity of his tone. By the time the female detective arrived with her team, the place was empty, what Hansen hadn't anticipated. The police had set up checkpoints on every road. He was heading to the airport, but had to take a detour. First, he went to a nearby restaurant, trying to figure out how to escape safely. At the hospital, the doctor was examining Lily. Her mother and Abby waited by her side, looking at the healed scars on Lily's body and the stretch marks on her stomach. Unable to control her emotions, the mother rushed out of the room. When the doctor asked if she had ever given birth, after a moment's hesitation, she chose to tell the truth. After the examination, the detective questioned her again about her escape route. To convict Hansen, eyewitness testimony alone was not enough. Physical evidence was required. The place where Lily was held captive is strong evidence. After the questioning, the detective split into two groups. One drove Lily home, while the other took a colleague to search the forest. But as soon as the car pulled up to the front door, a crowd of well-informed reporters swarmed around them trying to get the scoop. The detective and the family protected Lily as she returned home. As soon as she got home, Lily locked herself in her room. Looking at the layout exactly the same as it had been 5 years ago, she finally realized she had truly escaped. So she put on her favorite clothes, sprayed on her favorite perfume, and slipped on her favorite bracelet. But after a brief moment of excitement, she broke down in despair. How could she ever erase those memories? Meanwhile, at the restaurant, Hansen was at his wits' end. Even the small eatery had been raided.